This is a 1973 Ford Ranger F100 XLT. This was my grandfather's truck that I'm pretty sure he bought new or shortly after, I can't remember. I had to get Papa T down here to tell you more about it. Spent a lot of time with my granddad in this truck, and I've always liked the color combination. I love the green and the white. But with that being said, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. We're just gonna go ahead and dive into this thing. We're gonna look at it. Yeah, man, this is actually not bad at all. Yeah.
I'm gonna pull that all the way off.
Look at the firewall looks pretty good. Damn, I was thinking it was gonna be a lot worse than this. We're obviously not gonna restore it. That's not the plan here. We're gonna do a patina. And we've got some pretty crazy ideas for this thing. So like I said, it's got a 360 in it, 2-barrel, air conditioning, and it did work pretty damn good. So we could probably get that back going. And see if we can get the door open here. Not too bad. Tailgate's actually not too bad. A little rusted and bent up, but no issue there. Another reason why we wanted to go the patina route is because we don't have to worry about, you know, stuff like this. It just saves us a lot of time, and it's gonna be a really cool truck. So my biggest thing is I love the color combination. This has always been one of my favorite color combos on these trucks. It wasn't gonna last too much longer down here before it started going. So
it was well on its way.
Yep. So the interior looks pretty good. Love the seat cover here. Love that. So we'll probably put another one in it or just keep that one, whichever. That thing's been in there forever. Down here, you always kept it like a cashew can or something like this, always in the floorboard of this truck. And it always had like nuts and bolts and just random stuff that he kept down here. So that was really cool. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can't get this thing to spin over. We actually had it running about 5 or 6 years ago. So I hope the engine's not locked up, but if it is, we'll try to work through it. I think I hear Hayden coming down here now with the tractor, so we're gonna pick the back end of the truck up. The brakes are locked up on the back of the truck, so we're gonna try to get that taken care of. No, damn carburetor is not stuck either.
That's why I messed with it there.
Huh. Oh shit, we got plug wires 8 and 2, but, oh, okay. Well, I guess for right now, the biggest thing would be to see if it'll spin over. Battery cable's on.
Anderson's got some competition.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, so we got lights. Just nothing happens whenever you turn the key, so it's probably gonna be solenoid over here. Andrew's gonna just jump the solenoid right now and see if we can get it to start.
Ain't locked up.
Nope. Damn sure ain't locked up. Hold on, let me switch the key on just in case. See if he'll go ahead and try to bust off. That battery's not very strong.
I can see it ain't locked up.
Well, it moved. We'll go ahead and get the jumper cables hooked up to it. Yeah, it turned for a second, so
yeah.
That starter's probably just about had it. We're missing a plug wire, but it should start. She's not locked up, and she tried to fire. So that means the points are working. What? What?
There you go.
Well, there we go. Holy crap. Look at that. It might even pull fuel from the tank, I'm not sure. So we know it runs, and the carburetor probably just needs to be cleaned out.
Might need to put some transmission fluid in it.
Yeah.
Crank it back up.
Yeah, check it and see.
Transmission's got a shot in hell.
I think the transmission will probably be all right, yeah, but we'll check it. So Hayden's gonna come in on the tractor, pick the back end of this thing up, and we got some stuck brakes, so we already know that. We're gonna try to unstick those. We know the engine runs, and it don't look like 2 of the wires are chewed completely off, and it ran, so we're good there. The engine's fine. So the biggest thing right now is to get these brakes unstuck, because that's the main reason why it got brought down here to start with, was because of that, because the brakes were stuck, and we had been running the truck, starting it up here and there. But I think the last time it ran though was 6, 7 years ago, something like that maybe. That'll work.
Come on.
All right.
Is it in park?
All right. That one sounds more free. Look who's here. Papa T. I don't know. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Oh,
Got it.
moved a little. All right, so we did get that side to move some, just a touch. We're gonna see if we can get this one to move any at all. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna mess around with this thing a few more minutes, beat on it, see if we can't get this other brake freed up. We went up to the shop to go get some parts to come back, and I'll be damned if Andrew and Berger didn't get this thing done. So let's walk over here and look at it. Everything looks good in here. A couple things fell out, that's normal. But other than that though,
And the pieces that we knocked off the
yeah.
brake drum.
So this is what we've been waiting on right here. We wanted to get it started, and then we wanted to make sure that we could get the brakes unstuck. So as of right now, looks like she'll be coming home here in the next couple of weeks, because this is what we needed.
Yeah.
Badass. What's that?
Just brought your handheld air blower.
Yeah, I know. Damn, that would have been good, wouldn't it? So everything looks pretty good. We got the engine turning over. We got the brakes unlocked. So and it started right up too on top of that. So I think it's going to be fine. Transmission should be fine, and it was fine when it was parked.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't rattle or anything. And believe it or not, when we started it up, you couldn't even tell 2 plug wires were all gone. As of right now, this looks like it's going to be the next project. It looks good. Way better shape than what I thought it was actually going to be in. So a couple little rust spots here and there, but we're leaving this thing patinaed anyway, and you're going to love the wheels. Papa T even likes the wheels. So I'll show you the inspiration for the truck. I'll throw up a little clip from a YouTube video. I actually sent it to Papa T. And yeah, it's sweet. So, you know, we don't want to try to put the time and effort in to make this a nice truck. It just would be way too much work. And, you know, this was Pop's truck. So just leave it like it is. You know, it is what it is. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you, Pop would not have agreed with putting the wheels and lowering it. I know that. But outside of that, though, you know, I think he'd like to see it continue to run on. So, and maybe we can use it around the shops, you know, for stuff and just get it going. That's the biggest thing. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up tonight. You guys stay tuned. We should be back in the next couple of weeks or so, month at the latest, to pick this thing up, get some tires, wheels on it, get it to where it'll pull gas from the tank and load it up on the trailer, bring it home, lowering kit, wheels immediately. So that's how we do it, right? You got to stay interested in it. All right, catch y'all on the next one. And as always, thanks for watching. Holy shit. Guys, it is idling on its own. That's awesome. Now let's see if we can put it in gear, get these wheels to turn. Oh. So the key does work. The main goal for today is just to get this thing running. That way we can get it to the house and we can do all the other little stuff. So, got a battery in it. We just found out the key works. I didn't have it in park. That's why the key wouldn't work. 2 wires chewed in half right here from all the rats and stuff. So actually 3 wires. Yeah. So 3 wires chewed up. We need to probably go ahead and replace those. We had some.
On the back.
Okay. We did work on the brakes on the truck, and we got those unstuck. As you can see, dirt daubers have got inside of these. That probably won't be the best, but they'll work. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, smells like Pop's old truck. Smells good. It literally does. It smells just like how it's got this unique smell to it.
It does.
Maybe it's an FE thing. I don't know. Guys, look at that. They got started, I think, the last time about 6 years ago. Super impressed that it runs. And obviously there's no fuel in the tank, but I would be curious to see if it would maybe run if we had some fuel, but I only got like a gallon, so. Let me take you guys in for a little POV shot here. So this is what it's gonna be like. Man, I spent many a day in here with my grandfather. Pop, we called him. And yeah, we'll replace the dash pad and stuff like this and just clean it up. Nothing crazy. All right. I wonder, you haven't got any gas up there, do you?
I feel pretty sure.
What you think about dump some gas down the damn tank and seeing if it'll pump?
It ain't gonna do but 1 or 2 things, either pump or
Not pump. That carburetor's got to be pulled apart anyway, so this is probably a bad idea. There's probably gunk and junk and everything else in this tank, but we did notice earlier that the accelerator pump was squirting. And the only way that accelerator pump will squirt is if it's been pulling gas up through it. So it's been trying to pull something. So it's worth a shot. I mean, we're down 5 gallons if it doesn't work. It's worth a try. And then we're gonna throw the wheels on it. I went and got a new used tire today. Got that put on this morning. 4.682 gallons down the hatch. And I'm gonna set you up right here at this angle. That way you can see the old nasty exhaust smoke and everything else come out. I'll put a little bit back down the carburetor. Oh yeah, we're gonna add some water to it just in case. Boil some of that stuff out. Hell yeah. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna go ahead, take this line off, which is what we should have done to start with, but luckily there's a filter right there. I'm gonna take this line off though and see if we can't get anything to come out and see what we're working with here. You know, it's not really the way you do this type stuff. You should just take the line off and let it pump at least for a little while and put a filter in it, but we figured we'd gamble a little bit. Listen right here. It's trying to do something, so. I've already been pumping some of it. It's clearing up pretty good. Got the coil unhooked so we don't have any fires. And let's go. Guys, that right there is decent gas. I think that'll burn. It's got enough fresh gas in it to where it will burn. So this is ridiculous. I can't believe this. Well, that went really good. I'm super excited about that. So it looks like we got fresh gas now, and we're gonna hook everything back up and see if we can't get this thing to run under its own power. The fuel pump's working, the gas tank looks pretty good. I'm sure the carburetor is gonna kind of be stopped up. It had dirt daubers all on the top of it, but maybe, just maybe, this thing will work. And the accelerator pump is actually working too, so that's a big plus. So the plan today wasn't actually the original plan. The plan now is to just get this thing running under its own power, meaning start it with a key, it'll run from the tank, get the wheels on it, and see if it'll move. I don't know, we'll see. I'll put you down here so you can hear the exhaust. Let's do this. Holy shit. Guys, it is idling on its own. That's awesome. You ready? Start it up. Just when it starts, just ease the key back a little because the starter will try to engage. Look at that, guys. Just look at that. So I guess that's what we're going to do right now. Try to pop some tires on this thing and see what happens. I guess we're going to see if this thing will move under its own power. I mean, that would be badass today. I'm pretty sure it will. I just don't know if we got any brakes. So it'd be all right. We're going to go ahead. We got the tires pumped up. We got everything on it. And it's running under its own power. So we're going to try to get this thing to move. See if it'll drive. I don't think it's got any brakes of any sort, so we'll have to be careful of that, but should be good. Hayden's gonna film. I've got a little camera inside for you guys. Let's go ahead and do it. All right, here we go. All right, there again, sure no brakes, so let's see. There we go, we're moving, we're moving. Look at this. Oh man, the brake, it finally unstuck. Yeah, we have no brakes, but yeah, brake's still trying to stick on it. But she's trying to charge. Gonna get her out here in the sun where we can see it. Perfect. Well, there's our first drive, and you know, it actually did pretty damn good if you think about it. We got a brake that's trying to kind of hang up, so we'll have to fix that, and you know, the carburetor, everything else. This is amazing though. I'm sure it needs some more transmission fluid in it. So well, there it is, guys. There's our first drive, and we'll come back over here. We'll do a full walk around. We'll clean this thing up. We'll get it home, and we'll go from there. But this is our new project, the 1973 F100 Ranger XLT with a 360 FE. So this is it. I hope y'all like it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. And as always, thanks for watching.